Who have I got here? Just let me know and I'll say hello to you. Welcome everybody. This is the journaling with what you've got, I think is what I called it. Yeah, that's what it's called. Basically what I've got is lots of sweets wrappers because that's the kind of person I am. I don't know if anybody else is gonna come on in. I guess they will. But yeah. Well, this is for the week 21, which was actually 2 weeks ago. So I'm thinking back in time. It's a bit easy because I've got a big marker. Hello, lovely Leanne. Long time no see. Nice to see you. I've got a big marker, which is the big marker is my art exhibition. So I know easily to put things before that. And I've already checked in my diary I've already checked in my phone to see what I did before the art exhibition. And I did nothing but make art. So that's nice and easy. I don't have to think in any spectacular way. So what I will do is start cutting out the sweets and things that I apparently ate to get me through that week. That's what I've got. Hello Kim Possible, hello Lethargy, nice to see you guys. So I've got some fun things. I've also been eating lots of kiwis and I found a little kiwi sticker. I've been eating kiwis and apples, so I think that's yummy and good. I was given a lovely little vase, which is beautiful. I bought a Sanrio little bag case. I've got some cute little Sanrio Animal Crossing cards. Do I put those in? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a character. And only one interesting thing I did do is the Sunday before my Sunday before my exhibition, I did go to karaoke with everybody from what's it called? Work. I went to karaoke with everybody from my workplace, which was a kind of forced relaxing. We've got loads of new people at work, and I wanted to get them comfortable with hanging out with each other and stuff. But also, I wanted to make sure that I didn't just solely do work, you know. I found a Damonte chocolate that I hadn't managed to chow down on, so I've got that here. Here are two little seasonal sweets things I ate. Maybe I won't cut them. I don't know. I might talk about them in my snack store. I wonder. I got through some butterbeer, which is butterbeer cream-filled butter biscuit from 3 weeks ago when I went to Universal Studios Japan. Here we have Hokkaido cream waffle cake, which I really needed because I remember being really hungry after work. And the best news of them all is that I got the new Zelda game, but I've got a bit of an anecdote to go with how I got the new Zelda game. So here it is, Tears of the Kingdom. Also, I was sorting through lots of my art and then I found this that nearly got destroyed a little bit. So I think I'm going to cut it out, stick her in there. How are you guys doing? Are you feeling well? I've also got some, I'm not going to show you my address there. I got a handwritten envelope from my partner because he's the one that sent me Zelda. So there is that too. I've got a new glue because I used loads of my glue for my exhibition to attach the pieces together. And I've got some paint over here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use paint today. I'll think about it. Are you guys well? This is a live chat, so you're absolutely welcome to communicate with me as you like, and I'll respond. But I do apologize in advance because my doorbell might ring and I might have to go for a couple of minutes just to help somebody remove some things from my house. I'm afraid they had a 4-hour slot and I couldn't not do things I need to do meanwhile. So I'm allowing them still yet to come. It's a friend that's having some things collected from my balcony. And I'm really glad because they've been on my balcony for 3 months and I don't want them there anymore. They're big and heavy. One is a fridge freezer and one is an unknown bag of I don't even know what. Which side do you guys like best? This one around the top or as the sky today, or this one which has got the sky in it? This is a beautiful picture, but maybe this one is the one, right? What do you guys think? I might go with this one. I'm going to cut it out. I guess I'm going to cut it out perfectly. I don't necessarily want to cut it out perfectly, but the picture is so perfect. There's some Japanese writing below. Let me see if I can read some of it. I think it might say some kind of difficult things though. Here we go. So I normally start with the painted sky, but there's already this gorgeous sky on this one. So I'm thinking I don't need to do a special painted sky. What do you think? Maybe I could continue the lovely sky. I might do that actually. I think I'm going to cut this out. So normally in the middle of each of my journaling pages, as you might see if you've checked out the playlist or you've been on any of the lives that I was doing before, you'll see a painted sky. Now, I'm very excited to tell you that I'm going to finally be taking you outside again, which I think is pretty good. We're going to go see lots of hydrangeas and things, so I hope you're ready. I hope you want to come and see those with me. Which was the second picture? This one that I've now cut up. This one? This one? I hope it's this one. What I'm going to do... I'm going to cut it with the gap. And then I think I'll add the sky. Sorry, my brain and head and everything. I've been suffering what I believe is very strong allergies for a very long time. So I'm not really that fast at thinking. It doesn't really matter what time of day it is. I'm not very fast right now, sadly. But that's all right. Still here. It's got this nice little envelope. Maybe I can attach something to it. So the envelope is actually from, maybe I should put it with this. The envelope is actually from a little teaching class that I do. I think I might stick this to the front of it because the present, the vase, was from a person that goes to the teaching class. Okay, so I've got my Sakura acrylic gouache paints here. Oh, you sent the message before I started cutting the picture. I'm sorry, because I looked at the message as it came in, and it just came in a bit late. So, were you here right on the dot, my 9 a.m., or were you 1 or 2 minutes late? Because it might be something to do with that, and the fact that I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So, big apologies if that's what happened. Sorry about that lethargy. But my journal anyway, so it doesn't matter. The paper I got is actually, this is actually from a flyer, so I can actually pick up another one next week, and down the line I can add the other picture. Because, of course, I'll be playing the game sometimes, I hope, if I get time here and there. So it's not the biggest deal. I think it's okay. So this is my own little painting here. I never actually imagined I would be cutting it up. If you've been on my Etsy shop and you've purchased a picture of kimono ladies, like different ones, then you might have seen this lady before in one of those. She's one of the seven plus Kendo. Anybody there? You guys not feeling very talkative? That's okay. I'm thinking of starting a new series on YouTube that will be called Becoming a Gouache Painter. What do you think? Gouache is this that I'm using, but I actually haven't done any proper painting with it. So this is the only time I've used it for a little bit in my diary, my journal here. So I'm thinking of becoming a gouache painter. I've got a nice idea for a little series, so I think I might get my book ready and try and like make that happen over time. I'm setting up a little fake little palette with a couple of colors. I'm going to try and do this more subtly. White and blue, but green and yellow is what I'm seeing in this sky actually. I'm not going to paint too much here, but I am going to paint a little bit. We'll see. So I've been filling in the background with a bit of paint. Do it very roughly. You see the deep care and attention I give to this is not very careful, not very attentive, but maybe nice. Look at the teal color. Very nice, I think. It's kind of yellowy as well. I think if I look at it, I can see hints of something a bit yellow. A little green, a little yellow. You're typing in the dark. What time is it where you are, Lethargy? Oh, I might be a bit, I don't know, in love with this tealy sky mix. Okay, I'm finding myself very glad that I've added the sky because I think it looks really nice. I'm being very rough with the brush. I feel a bit mean when I'm being this rough with my brushes because they deserve better. But it is also to get the effect that I want, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, lots of you are here now. 1:14 in the morning. You're in the UK, are you? I know, I realise I've just got so many people connected all around the world. It's hard to keep track of where you all are. So, enough reminding, and I'm sure I'll be there. Thanks for staying up for it. Sorry I couldn't do it a bit earlier, Lethargy, but I've got to work out what I can actually do. I like to go to sleep late, so I can't do earlier very easily. My tours are totally going to change when I go to the UK. The time that I do them will change entirely. Right, I don't want to spend too long faffing around on this. So you're going to call that a day in a minute. Yep, a minute, that's a minute. A minute has passed. I also noticed something on the other part of this. This is one of my favorite games ever, Samba de Amigo. And it is coming back to the Switch via the Nintendo shop. So I'm incredibly excited for that. I'm going to put this in my ones for the next week along, because I was talking with my friend about it during the exhibition on the final day. Oh, so it's for this week, so Sunday to Sunday. So put that to the side. Look at the lovely sky. It actually doesn't, let me get a bit closer for you. I really like it. I think the camera's not showing it off quite enough, actually. Got loads of thingies in the background. I'm still recovering after my exhibition. I've actually tidied my house quite nicely, considering. I'm surprised. Pop those paints away just behind me, because I've tidied. So I can see where on earth all my lovely thingies are. Thanks, Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog says very nice. Right, got this I thought I could use as a pocket, but it's going to be an upside down pocket. So maybe I should cut out Isabel and Kitty Jan. Let's have a look. So what I do is I try and arrange my rubbish. Oh, excuse me. I can't really help when my coughs are going to come these days. So please excuse me if I cough at you live. I'm not trying to. I don't want to. I don't really want to do that to you, but it can't be helped. Oh, we've got a nice bit of the sky that got caught over here. No, maybe I don't need that one. But Tears of the Kingdom, what do you think? Squeeze it into there. I think maybe that looks quite nice. Ta-da. Let me see. I've got loads of little clips somewhere, but they don't seem to be with me right now. Okay, normally I clip 1 second. I'm going to get them. I bought a whole load of them for my exhibition, you see. So I can use them in this too, which I'm really happy about. So, got a little pocket that might not look like a pocket. Maybe that go over there. Maybe this will go over here. So I've got these little clips so I can kind of start to plan out my page. I can add writing and things. That's my prerogative. But we'll just see how it goes. I want to add fruit. I want to add ice cream, butterbeer, little butterbeer. That also can work as a pocket, that butterbeer. I'll try not to staple all my pages together. I'm being a bit rough and ready right now. What have we got? Oh, over here we've got some cool other pictures from the Zelda game. Oh, hello everybody. I see 10 people. Oh, Kim Possible said, you make the best skies. Hello, Gregory. Getting into gouache would surely be terrific if you can tear yourself away from oils for long enough. Not in the slightest bit a gouache-ly idea. That looks better in text, doesn't it, Gregory? But hello, Gregory. How are you? Nice to see you. So here's the thing, guys. I'm going to... Excuse me, I'm going to put the microphone... Sorry, I needed to turn the mic off for that big cough. Ooh, So I'm going to do a premiere watch party. A premiere watch party. I think I might do it for tomorrow, actually. I'm going to release a message that, a buy me a coffee message that says it's coming. But it means you can watch it with me. It's only 15 minutes long. So I'm telling you now, don't be late to it, guys. You can still watch the video after, but you won't be watching it in the watch party format that you might like. So if I release that, please, please bear that in mind. I think I'm going to release it for tomorrow, maybe. We'll have a little watch party together. I was going to take my friend to Sago Art Museum, but I've just woken up to a text from them saying they've got no money. And I've been supporting lots of people that have got no money lately, and I don't think I can keep doing it, unfortunately, because I'm going to have no money left myself, and I need my money to get to the UK and stuff. So it seems like just a little bit of money, but with the other money from the other day for other people, it's just going to keep adding up, including for himself. So I think I have to be a bit more careful about just saying, don't worry, I'll use my money to help you, because it's going to get a little bit out of hand. Right, what I've got here is that karaoke thing. Actually, I think that was on a Sunday. I think that's got to go in the following week. Yeah, I'm going to pop it to the side. Pop it to the side for the following week. I'm going to cut, got little Sanrio, guys. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. Oh, that's a bit too cute, isn't it? I think I'm going to cut them because they're so cute. I'm going to cut them out and single them out so that they look even cuter by themselves. Basically, I bought quite a nice... Oh, it's just a little bag. It was just at Daiso for 100 yen. You know what? I've been suffering so many allergies in Japan that I'm actually really excited to go back to the UK and see if I'm still sick in the UK. And if I'm just sick in Japan, then we got a whole new thing to be concerned about. We being just me. You guys don't have to worry. You guys can be fine. Did you see I've managed to tag a buy me a coffee link to the top of the chat, so you guys can easily access my buy me a coffee offering. Hi Mary Lou, how lovely to see you. Sashiburi, it's been a long time. How are you doing, lovely? If you want to, I don't want to ask anything personal, but if you want to share, let us know. I hope you're okay. We got a few more scenes here. Did I tell you? I think this is the kanji for world. Okay, right. I can't read all of this out loud. Tenaki. This is Ozora e Hirogaru. I think this is saying there's a world of many things, and the sky is so big and wide, which basically it's saying it's an open world game. So although I can't read the phonetic of all of those kanji, I can get the general idea of the meaning. So there's that. I'm glad there's a gaming page going into this book, because gaming is coming back into my life. Thank goodness. Because I realized that every hour of my day that I'm working, as in making art for some reason, that, you know, like making a commission or something, or running a tour, or, you know, a live stream, or preparing for another live stream, or teaching some other kind of thing, or doing an online presentation of some other kind. Every time I'm doing all of those things, even though they're fun for me. They're everything in my life, such as eating nice healthy food, exercising, playing video games, studying Japanese. All of these things are gone from my life because I just back to back do different work stuff. And I need to be more, I need to time manage stuff that I need to do for myself into that. So if I tell people I'm hella busy these days, a quarter of that hella busy is now I'm hella busy doing stuff for myself. And I'm proud to say that. It's a bit tricky, trying to get enough sleep and do all that too, but I can do it. Push on. Because I can't be this sick for this long. And if it doesn't, that's what it ought to have said. Ghostly, ghostly. I was trying to combine them. I think that's what you were trying to do. Now that our weather is getting warmer, my feet, because of the neuropathy, feel like they're in hell. It's rough going for now. Oh no, lovely. Hectic couple of months. It has been a hectic couple of months. Ever since Heygo announced its closure, gosh, there's just everything else got more bleh from there. Right, 1 second. I've got this just off screen a second because it's got my, even though it's in Japanese, it's got my full address on it. So I'm not putting that on the live stream. Sorry, guys. I don't know what this says. I think, 1 second, I'll bring this over in a minute. I don't know what this says. I think it says my partner has very nice lettering. Isn't his lettering lovely? I love this, and this is going in here because it shows that he gave me this game, and I'll give you the anecdote in a minute. But also, he never writes things down. We always text each other. So this is his handwriting, and I'm really proud that this is the first time in my life I've got a partner who's got genuinely lovely handwriting. At least in Japanese, his English handwriting is a bit the same as my other partners in the past. Yeah, I think lovely lettering. I do need some rest. I'll rest when I'm dead. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to be upsetting there. That's what they say, isn't it? I'll rest often, which is exactly why at the end of the week before my exhibition, I scheduled in karaoke. To be honest, I needed to keep painting. I needed to keep preparing, but I just thought, I can't. I have to, if it's going to be done, this relaxing, I'm going to have to schedule it in. And so I did. Phoned it in for myself. Okay, I've got some ideas coming together now. I think this area is going to stay like this. Yeah, all of this is going to start coming together. Do we get a little Hokkaido waffle cream cow thingy in? I think so. The deal is try and do this before the not post person, but the collection company comes to collect the things I've shifted to my hallway. And we do it. Yes, we can. It's a bit hard to swallow. These allergy thingies or whatever it is I've got going on makes it really hard to swallow. I'm going to cut the Japanese off of here. I prefer the Japanese. It says Hokkaido Softo with wafuru. Bit tricky getting your head around katakana sometimes. And look, it's still got reminiscent parts of cake on the back of it. That's nice, isn't it? Journaling universes and pretending Heygo meetups, how to cope when life seems to suck. Pretend Heygo meetups. Is that what you're calling this? Everybody try not to be offended at Gregory's suggestion that we're faking Heygo meetups as if it was all still happening. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this. You know, I like to just get the old stapler out every now and again. Where is it, is the question. Look at everyone's lovely handwriting. Stapler. Oh, bloomin' blah blah. It's behind me. I remembered seeing it on the floor, which wasn't very helpful for this, was it? Add a pretend singing to that while your throat doesn't work. I'm not going to do any pretend singing. I haven't been. I've been trying not to talk unless it's necessary. And I think presenting a live stream is necessary. So I've had a lot of people I normally send voice notes to have been a bit sad, I think, because they're just not getting as many voice notes from me anymore. But it's just the way it's got to be, I'm afraid. But also I don't have time. I can't do exercise, study Japanese, play games, and eat well while still maintaining the level of looking after everyone else that I was before. The one thing I wish was happening more is I wish there was more interaction on my Buy Me a Coffee posts, because I can't tell which of you guys have read them. And I made a big list of all of the tours I've got, not tours, sorry, stop calling them out, all of the live streams I've got over the next 10 days. I did it a couple of days ago, so next week or so. And nobody's commented. So guys, do go give it a little like if you can, because it lets me know. Lets me know you're there. Otherwise I don't know you're there. Which is a weird old feeling. Oh, I'm going to stick this just here because I like the way that looks. Don't need to be too ceremonious with where that glue goes, I don't think. You know what? One of the things I like about doing this journaling with what you've got is when I finish doing the journal page, I can throw away my rubbish. You've no idea how nice that feels to throw the rubbish away, because there's just loads of little bits of beep in my house. I'd rather not have so many bits of beep in my house. Even though I've put them in semi-neat little piles, it doesn't matter. It's still stuff everywhere. So, yay, we get to throw it away. I get to throw it away after. Whoop, whoop. So, I tried to create interesting compositions. I'm going to try not to forget to tell you the anecdote I've got for you. Interesting compositions with all of the things that I ram into this book. I hope you agree. And it's just with things that I've eaten and done and all that. It's not anything particularly snazzy. Let's get all these off. But I want to teach you guys that you can just create journals or whatever with just stuff you've already got in your house. There's a lot of cool stuff around, especially if you start collecting a couple of wrappers. I've already decided that when I go back to the UK and when I go back to when I try to return to Japan, I go through Dubai and things, I'm going to collect all of my wrappers. I'm not taking this book back because the book would be too heavy alongside the other stuff. So I might make the odd few things, and I might do a little, hey, look, here's what I'm journaling with video. And I'm going to put them in envelopes. Oh, I'm going to put them in envelopes so that we can see what I'm creating with, basically. And then when I get back from the UK, I'll do a big old session of lots and lots of journaling. And we can all catch up and reminisce about the UK together, because I think that'll be fun. about my holiday. But there's going to be too much rubbish to put in my book, though. What do you think? I'm going to send this picture to my partner after. I think he's going to laugh, because it's basically a load of stuff that he's sent me, these little stamps and his writing. So I think he's going to laugh. Right, let's try and make sure we've got one page there. Great. Stick this little butterbeer in. I've never had any Harry Potter snacks before, so I'm really excited to have butterbeer here. Yeah. I got your buy me a coffee email. Thank you. No, I haven't always done journaling, lethargy. When I came to Japan, I did have a journal because my friend gave me one. She gave me one before I left for Japan. So actually there is a record of my first year in Japan, but that book got full and big. And then they're sketchbooks. So actually, no, it's a bit of a lie if I say I haven't been journaling, because I keep a sketchbook. The sketchbook, I would say, is as near as darn it to me having a journal. So yes, but not in this way. Lethargy is the answer. I'm a record keeper. That's not an official title I've got, but basically I like to keep records. I like to post things on Instagram. I like to make videos on YouTube these days. I like to do things that record life. I guess because I like collecting things. And if I can collect flat things, then that's pretty good, because it doesn't use up so much space, right? So that's what that is, I think. Now, I've added my next 5 lives to the calendar. It takes a really long time to do all these things. So I hope it helps extra people come and get a few tips and maybe a sponsorship. I will tell my lovely sponsors, if you're here, if you're an active paying sponsor, you are finally getting your seasonal card. I'm going to show you what you're getting right here. I'm sending out these forget-me-nots. So if you join the Kenda Packer Club, you're going to get a forget-me-not sent to you. You might also get a collection of other things, especially if you're ordering the big art from me. And if you didn't get a daffodil, don't worry, guys. Daffodils are coming too. So if you didn't get one of those, you'll get one too. I think I've got everybody's addresses now. Yeah. So that's £10 a month. And also it builds up. So if you find yourself having paid for 12 months, even including your Heygo payment, then I will make a piece of art for you. So you can choose what kind of piece of art I make for you. That's down to you. You can basically order something without having to pay anything. So you get to have a commission on me. And you can actually pay outright if you like. So if you go on buymeacoffee.com, you can just leave a little tip anyway if you want to. But you can pay for, let's cut this a little bit. You can pay for the whole year of the subscription in one go, and that will cost you 2 months less, but also count towards the subscription for the getting art thingy. So please consider it if you want to. I've got a few people such as Lauren that I'll be thinking of first, but I've just got a couple of other paid commissions because the lovely Heather has been waiting patiently for a long time for a lovely piece of galaxy art. So I'm going to sort that one out first. And I've got some other paid commissions, but then you guys, before I go to Japan, anyone who's bought into that year, I'll before I go to the UK, I'll make sure you get a piece of art. Now, I'm not putting all of my rubbish in. I've decided these ones don't need to go in because it's going to be a bit too much. This guy, maybe a little bit too much. These guys, yeah, these guys and some fruit. Okay, so the anecdote regarding my partner and the Zelda game is that he tried to get me a surprise. He tried really hard to get me a surprise of the Zelda game. I didn't know, and I tried to buy it myself. I didn't really have the money for it, but I tried. And then, well, then I had my exhibition, so I feel a bit better about that now. Nothing like flying fruit in your game, so let's get some flying fruit. Why not? Why not? Anyway, he tried to get it for me, and I tried to get it for me, but the shop had closed. And I sent him a message saying, "Oh, I just tried to buy Zelda, but the shop is closed." And in really weird formal Japanese, he responded to me in a text saying, "Oh, thank you very much for telling me." I said, "What? Why?" Oh, and he said, "Oh, I just cancelled the order for you." I'm like, "What? You were what?" So basically, he was going to get the game for me as a surprise because he wouldn't be seeing me that week or for 2 weeks, and he wanted to. Oh my goodness, I forgot this is a magnet. I was going to use it as a coaster, but it's a magnet. Oh my gosh. That's got to go on my fridge. What was I thinking? Not my fridge, it's got to go on my wardrobe. Okay, this is going on my wardrobe. Anyway, he cancelled it, and then I was at work, and I was really confused because I tried to buy the Zelda game, and the shop was closed for refurbishment, and then he tried to get the Zelda game, but then he cancelled it because he thought I was getting it, and I still didn't have the Zelda game. So I was really sad. And I was sad and confused because I couldn't really ask him to buy me the Zelda game again because I'm not going to ask people to buy me things. I'll ask people to give me tips. I'll ask people to drop a little monies my way if I've provided a service of some kind. But I won't just tell someone to buy me a present. So it was really uncomfortable and sad, and a bit of a language barrier occurred, and he'd never done a surprise before because we don't live together, so it's a little difficult to do a surprise. So it was all just anyway. On the train home, he's like, "Are you angry with me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not angry, I'm just confused. I'm going home with no Zelda, and you were going to get me a surprise, and there's no surprise, and it was going to be our first surprise." And so he said, "Oh, I've ordered it again, okay?" And I said, "Well, thank you." And everything was okay after that. But he ordered it to his house and he had to send it over here, which is where all this comes from. All right, everybody. This one's happened more quickly today. Let's see. Thanks, Lethargy, for saying you got my Buy Me a Coffee email. Like leaving things on the floor that put themselves there. I know they can't fall any further while they're there. They can sweep around like they're windswept, though. It is a nice way to document life in Japan, or anywhere, guys, anywhere. Nice way to document your life anywhere. Could I make a new scrapbook out of recycled wrappers? I prefer not to. I'll get PTSD from having a bunch of dirt in my house. So, guys, oh gosh, look how many weeks I've been sick for. All that medicine being sent to me. Easter was a good old chocolatey time. Maybe I got sick from eating chocolate, so that was a lot. We got loads of heavy pages. This book is not going to close soon. Let me see if I can encourage its closey growth. So we've got Sanrio, we've got Butterbeer. Do you like what I did here with the little screenshots? I put the little screenshots in the... I cut them out as if it's screenshots of the game. Isn't that fun? We've got a Zelda page here. Tears of the Kingdom. This represents all the fruit that I've been eating. So thank you very much, guys. I've finished with a bit of extra time, so that's nice for me. I can go and eat some breakfast. I don't normally do that, but apparently it's part of me trying to feel like I'm getting better. I go really American sometimes and then really Bristolian. I need to fix my accent so I'm allowed back in the country. Oh, Ari-chan135. Why are you sad? Are you sad because it's finished? Ari-chan, are you okay? Don't be sad. Don't be sad. We've got cute little crying emojis from Ari-chan. No. Guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope it's okay. Bye-bye. hesitant bye-bye. Please share pictures and things online if you took any screenshots during this. And I hope to see you in just 2 days to work on last week. Oh, thank you so much, Mary Lou. Mary Lou says, great to see your work in front of us again. I missed that. Gonna cough a little bit. Okay, lovelies. I'll catch you later. You rock. Bye-bye. Sorry if you get cut out, okay? If you were late into the live stream and I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so it's just going to go blip and cut. Bye-bye, little sausages.